Almost all Chinese e-bikes, fatbikes got this one silly issue. Anyone can turn it on and just go, which is kind of bad. But we can more or less easily fix it. Here I got remote alarm now from eScoots, which is working pretty good. It's crazy light. In this black box we've got super loud speaker built in. It's like over 110 decibels, so everyone will hear it. Also, we've got built-in accelerometer, so if someone will just push your e-bike or just shake it a little bit, the alarm will turn on. So this one is pretty decent. The price is like maybe $16. And my second idea is to add standard key system. Actually over here you can see a little bit more advanced with the throttle, but I do recommend to buy standard key system without the throttle. So on the front we've got voltage meter, which is quite useful, and of course keys. So to turn on the e-bike we will have to put the key and turn it. This is the easiest actually set to mount it, because we have just to connect one cable and that's it. You don't have to place or hide something inside the frame. If you've got almost the same looking split frame, on the right longer side you will find battery pack, and on the left side you will find controller. We have to open this one. On the left shorter side we've got 4 screws. We have to remove them, and I will remove also the battery. Oh man, my floor! This battery is crazy heavy. Remove this top cap, and inside we've got of course cable jungle. Try very gently remove the controller. Now you have to find this 3-wire connector. At the middle we've got black GND wire, on one side we've got orange wire, and on the other side we've got red wire. Looks like this. On the other side we've got red wire, which is shorting orange and red wire. That's why anyone can just turn on the e-bike. But if you will unpin this connector, then literally now no one is able to turn on the e-bike, not even you. If you would like to install remote alarm, you have to buy exactly the same alarm which I got, links in description. So on the connector we've got only 3 wires, the same like on e-bike. At the middle we've got black wire, on one side we've got red, and on the other side we've got orange. Also, usually in the box you will find 2 remotes. How to install it? Quite easily. You have to connect connector from the alarm to the connector from the e-bike which you disconnected before. So this one, and this is actually it, like this is it. I have to cover the speaker because it's way too loud to test it at home. My dog really hates it. So now let's connect battery to the e-bike, and we heard some beep because the alarm is active. Now no one should be able to turn on my e-bike, so by holding the power button, and check this one out, it doesn't work. So now to turn on the e-bike I have to click 2 times on the thunder which is on the remote. You heard the sound. Let's hold now power button on the e-bike, and it's working. To turn off the e-bike now you've got 2 choices. You can use standard e-bike power button, or you can use remote. Just click once on the open lock on the remote, and that's it. Like I mentioned, this alarm got also built-in accelerometer, so if someone will start to steal your e-bike, everyone will hear it around. To activate, you have to click once on the closed lock, which is on the remote. You heard this sound, and now if someone will shake the e-bike or the alarm, it's crazy loud. Yeah, trust me, everyone will hear it. I still got this tape on the alarm, and it's crazy loud. Without it, it's like impossible to stand near this alarm. You have to admit it was super simple to add remote alarm, because usually in all those Chinese e-bikes, fatbikes, you will find pretty the same controllers with special 3-pin connector. Just be sure that you will use this one where is GND at the middle. This is quite important. The same way you will connect key system, which is even easier to place because you are not worried where to place that kind of box. And now is good time for the cons. Remote controller got 2 cons. First one is battery drain, because it constantly searching for the signal from the remote, and it doesn't matter if you will turn off alarm feature, it still needs some energy to stay alive. So you will have to recharge battery a little bit more often if you are not using your e-bike. This is really not a big deal. Second con is that you have to find some place for it. Usually there is not enough space in the controller compartment over here to fit some extra remote alarm, so you will have to find some spot for it outside, like maybe over here or over here. I can manage some 3D projects, so you will be able to download and print it. If you don't have printer, I can print it for you, and maybe I will just place it over here. It will be in some nice case, so it will be a little bit harder to remove the alarm. Of course, to be honest, this alarm will not prevent from stealing the e-bike, but it will be pain in the ass for a person who would like to steal it, because if the speaker will turn on this siren, then everyone will look at that person. This thing is stupid loud. So this cheap thing can really save the e-bike. And the same way you can connect key system, just connect to this connector, pass through the wires through the hole which is inside this controller compartment, and install somewhere on the steering bar. So you have to ask yourself, well, what is better, remote alarm or key system? Actually, key system don't have any cons, like you are just connecting and it's working, but key system don't have alarm or any siren. So I would go with something like this, even if it has some battery drain. So bros, what do you think about this one? If you have any questions, just leave it in comment section. I will back to you and try to help. See you in next one.